In our last episode, we learned about WordPress being a content management system, CMS. We also talked of the differences between WordPress.com and WordPress.org. In this episode, we're going to learn about the environment we need to get WordPress installed. In this video, we're going to learn how to register our website name, which will look something like google.com, youtube.com, facebook.com, our website name.com. From there, we will be registering a place to store our website files called web hosting. After we get this set up, that is the environment, we will be installing WordPress and then getting our first website live on the internet. If this sounds interesting, please stick around till the end of this video as I explain the whole process in steps. My name is Solomon, your WordPress instructor, showing you how to build websites with ease. Alright, so let's get the tutorial started. So when you are building your website, most at times you are building it on your local PC. Alright, that is if you are coding it manually. But if you are working with WordPress, sometimes you have to get things up on the internet straightforward. That is what we need to do in this tutorial. So what we have to do is to get our website name ready, get our server ready to get everything up and running. Alright, so we're going to register our name and hosting in this tutorial. Please make sure you open a new tab and type makigohost.com onto your web browser and then wait for it to load. Okay, so we're going to register our name with MakigoHost and the hosting from MakigoHost. So you can go ahead and read more about this hosting company, but in fact this hosting company is fast and good, reliable, and it's also affordable as well. My business website, my clients' websites are all hosted on makigohost.com, so you can go ahead and read more about it. Alright, so you just click on other hosting. It will take you to their plans. MakigoHost has 3 basic plans, that is the Go Basic, Standard, and the Go Unlimited. Okay, it depends on the number of websites you are planning to host and the number of space or storage you need for that website. But if you are running a local business, small business, the Go Basic is going to be okay for you. Alright, so I will advise you to stick with a Go Basic plan. Alright, and this basic plan is going to give you space to host one website. It will give you unlimited FTP accounts. Okay, FTP stands for File Transfer Protocol. That is if you're having different developers working on your website, they'll be able to log into your cPanel through FTP. Okay, so you can have unlimited developers logging into your system at the same time working on your website files. All right, and you have 5 GB SSD storage, which is pretty much okay for you because you're a beginner, you're starting and you don't need that much space to get started. So 5 GB storage is okay for you. And we have unlimited bandwidth. The number of downloads and uploads that is occurring on your website can be unlimited. And we have 5 email accounts. And email accounts, a business email account, which will be like your website address. It'll be like something like support.yourwebsiteaddress.com. okay, not the regular Gmail accounts we all know. And we have 5 subdomains, 5 pack domains, 5 databases, and free SSL. SSL is free with makigohost.com. You don't have to buy separate SSL. And SSL is this padlock you are seeing here. Okay, it's a must for you to have SSL, especially if you're running an e-commerce store. You need SSL. SSL is important, otherwise your website will be something like it won't be secured. Okay, all right, we have There are free SEO tools, free cPanel. That's where a hosting platform for your website files, nightly backups, auto installer. That's what we're going to be using to install WordPress. And same renewal price. This price, next year you'll be paying the same $2. Okay, there are no hidden fees and 24/7 support. Okay, so that's everything you need to know about the package. Please click on register. We're going to register the name, our website, our hosting, and our name. So here you enter your website address, okay, your website address, and you choose your TLD, okay, but I will leave it as .com. So you enter your website address here. So I'm entering Solomon 1234 as a demo, and then I'll click on check. Okay, but if you have your domain name already hosted on a different provider, you can decide to transfer the domain name to McHugh-host, or you leave it at where it is and only update the name servers at that end. Okay, but here I'm registering a new name, so you enter your name and click on check. Okay, so we're going to check to see if the name is still available for registration. Okay, my internet connection is slow. Okay, so our website name is available, and congratulations, it's available for registration. So you click on continue, and it takes you to the configuration page. Okay, and I mean the domain, this is where you review your domain name, and I mean your hosting plan, and that is Go Basic with the features assigned to it. And when you go beneath it, you have a billing cycle. Do you want to host your website for 12 months, 1 year, or 3 years? If you are going for 24 months, which is 2 years, then free domain name will be added. Okay, but if you are sticking with them for just a year, okay, then no free domain name registration will be added. Okay, and then you can click on continue, and below there are additional add-ons you can check. Okay, at your own time, go ahead and check, and then we click on continue. Okay, and here we are talking of your DNS management, ID protection, and your email forwarding. ID protection is a must-have. Okay, it's good to have ID protection, protecting your domain name, simply because when you register your domain name, your details are stored online. Your contact information, your country, your phone number, everything about you is accessible on the internet. Spammers can get hold of this information and start spamming you. Your email, your inbox will be filled with junk, okay, with spam. If you want free mind, if you don't want worries, please select ID protection and continue. Okay, but if you don't have the money, forget about it and just move forward. Okay, so we continue with the tutorial, with the process. Here is your review and your checkout page, and then a place to enter coupon code. If you have a coupon code, you can enter that here. Okay, and yeah, so I have a coupon to give you, which is TUP50. So you apply TUP50 to get 50% off hosting, not domain name. Okay, it will only apply to the hosting, which will half of this price. So you'll be paying $12 for the hosting, all right, instead of 24 annually. So every year you'll be paying this amount of fee, okay, which is $36.99 every year. So after you enter your coupon code, please make sure you validate the code, and then we have 50% off hosting. Okay, and then you click on what? Checkout. Here you enter your data, so your personal data, that you enter your name, last name, your email address, phone number, and everything about you. And when you come beneath it, you have an option, a password generator, so you can generate a password and get secure password. Make sure your password is strong, okay? Otherwise you end up getting hacked. So after you click on that, just click on copy to clipboard and insert. Okay, after you fill out your details, just do that and then choose your billing, your payment method, credit card, your Bitcoin. If you have Bitcoin, you can go with this. Momo, this is for people, my African friends, especially Ghana. We have Spectra. If you have PayPal, you can go with Spectra. That's okay. Accept their terms of service and then click on what? Complete order. Okay, click on complete order. So let me fill out the details and get to you at the flip side. So I'm going to order hosting and get to you at the dashboard. So when you click on complete order, you make the payment and get to the dashboard. So I'm going to show you how the dashboard will look like right away. Okay, so when you click on complete order and make the payment, you will be redirected to your dashboard, which is your hosting dashboard. Welcome back, tutorials. So if your name is Mark, it will address you welcome back Mark, and this is your dashboard. Just below that you have services, your domain names, ticket, invoice. Okay, so you have something like 1. All right, here is your dashboard, your hosting dashboard. I'm going to walk you through everything you need to know about your hosting dashboard. This is my Host hosting dashboard, and this is what I've mastered, and this is what I've always been working all day with. There is an option here called services. Okay, so this is where your hosting plans, or where you have access to your hosting plan, your products and services, your cPanel. So when you click on that services and you continue and you click on the package, you are going to your services panel. Guess to your right, you can log into your cPanel, log into webmail. You can change your password for your hosting accounts. You can upgrade your plan. For now, we selected in the previous tutorial, the plan you choose was Go Basic. Okay, if you want to upgrade to Go Standard, Go Unlimited, this way you click and you upgrade to that plan. And you can also request for cancellation. If you don't want to work with this company again, you can request for cancellation. Okay, below you have quick shortcuts. You can create your email accounts here. You can create email forwarders, autoresponders, and if you want to have access to your files, this is where you do that. You click on File Manager, it takes you to your website files, and you can also take a backup of your website, create subdomains, add-on domain, and you can also talk of cron jobs. This is where your databases will reside. My SQL admin. Okay, if you want to create your, this is the fastest way of creating your email accounts. You can just enter your name, so let's say info or support at your domain name.com, and you just click on create, and your domain name, your email address will be created. So when you click here, it takes you to your cPanel. Okay, so when you click on that, it will take you to cPanel. Welcome to cPanel. Most at times you don't need to come to cPanel to update your website file, your website pages and other things. You do everything at the back end of WordPress. But if they need demands, then you come to your hosting panel to log in to your files, and you can also use this quick search box to search for whatever keyword or whatever function you need inside of your cPanel, something like Files Manager. So you enter File, it takes you to, it will be displayed Files Manager. You click on that, it takes you to your Files Manager. You see that? So this shortcut is very important as you're working with your cPanel. You have emails. Here you'll be able to create your emails, okay, and it will also display available email addresses you have. For now we don't have any email address, so you click on create. So you'll be able to create your email address just like that. If you have multiple domain names, you select those here, okay, select those here, okay. So after we do that, we enter our name, which will be something like support@yourdomainname.com, and then you enter your password and then click on create. Let me show you how you create your email address, because it's going to be important after building your website. So enter support@yourdomainname.com, and then we enter our password. So we generate a password. You copy this password somewhere, save, okay, and then you click on create. After you click on create, your email accounts will be created, and you see this success, email accounts created. You can log into your email inbox by clicking on the check mail. So when you click on this, it takes you to your inbox, okay. Webmail will open and send you to your inbox, and that's how you work with your emails. All right, and here we are, we have inbox, and your email address has been created, support@yourdomainname dot whatever TLD you choose, okay, and you have draft just like your Gmail. All right, let's go back to cPanel, okay. So I'll click on that logo, and it takes me back to cPanel. Assuming you want to create a subdomain name, and a subdomain name is going to be like something like admin.yourdomainname.com is subdomain name, okay. So we'll go to subdomain name, click on that, okay. So it's going to be like admin, news, whatever name or prefix you want to use before your main domain name, okay. So tutorial 3, I have tutorial 1, so tutorial 3 dot my main domain name.com, okay. So I'll click on create, and success, the subdomain name has been created. And with subdomain names, you can use them for landing pages, okay, or maybe you want to create a separate domain or web address for some reason, you can create subdomain name. And here are my listed subdomain names for tutorials. Okay, that's how you create your subdomain names. Let's go back to cPanel. Okay, another thing you need to take notice of is your upload file size. Sometimes when you're uploading a file to your cPanel and the file is big, you have to increase. cPanel does not allow large files to be uploaded just like that. What the default file size set is somewhere 2 megabytes, so you have to increase it to 10 megabytes or a size that corresponds to the file you want to upload to cPanel. So enter PHP. Okay, PHP ini editor. This is also important thing inside of cPanel. So you click on PHP ini editor. If you're working with your main domain name, you choose that here and wait for it to load, and then you scroll down to the bottom and then increase the upload max file size to something bigger like 100 megabyte, and then apply changes, and you should see a success message. Okay, it's here. That's how you increase your upload max file size. In case you get an error in future, talking of upload max file size. Okay, let's go back to our hosting panel. I'm done with the cPanel showing you how to do that. Here is where you log into your cPanel. You click on log into cPanel and it takes you to your cPanel. Okay, all right. And when you click on home, it takes you to the home, back to your the main interface where you'll be able to select your services, see the number of services you have, number of domain names. Ticket talks of your messages, the messages that are still unread, and invoice. If you have any bill to pay, this is where you do that invoice. Okay, all right. Just below the home you have services, and when you click on my services, it will list all the services you have and other new service. Maybe you need another, or there's another service you need, you can just click on that to order. So click on other services. Okay, and that's the hosting plans. Maybe you need to order another hosting service for some reason, you can click on that to order. And here my domain names, your listed domain names will be displayed here. If your domain name is about to expire, this is where you renew that. You can register a new domain name. You can have multiple domain names. Okay, you can transfer a domain name and then domain search. Here the bills or the billing, all your invoices will be here, your codes. You can make mass payment, and you can also deposit support, your ticket announcement, knowledge base, downloads, and network status of your server. And affiliate, if you want to also promote the hosting company, this is an affiliate program for you. Okay, and this is the affiliate program for you. All right, so that's the hosting accounts, the hosting dashboard, everything you need to know about the hosting dashboard. If you receive an email, this is where you read all your email histories, and here it is. That is emails for you. Okay. All right. With that being said, let me see you in the next video showing you how to install WordPress inside of your hosting accounts and do major WordPress settings as well. I'll see you in the next tutorial.